to this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Turf Room Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed with a national championship game. Team out there, we are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they begin the drive at the 25. The snap and takes off on the run. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
I'll tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the 1st down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He keeps it on the design run. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And the Aggies trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. Touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Makes the catch, it's Hamilton.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
He'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Grab near the sticks. It's Bond. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, he makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff again. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, but he loved to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's when you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. This time it's complete. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And the Hoosiers will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To the air, it's Mendoza. The pass rush closing in. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
To throw, it's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. The Aggies will send the punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Return tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Offense is back out there on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Pulls it in. It's Hawkins. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
The offense now operating in empty. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. And this one is caught. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Tight end goes in motion. Looking to chuck it again. That's reeled in. It's Cooper. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He lets it go. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz.
Touchdown, Indiana! A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And he knocks through the PAT. With that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
As a design quarterback keeper. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Makes the grab. It's Wilder. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
They'll kick it away here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it third and manageable? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Takes a big shot there for the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The back's got it. Fights off a defender. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Beebe. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The Hoosiers line up on first and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Beebe. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Nice grab. It's Cooper. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain of that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The clock is still running. Not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Hamilton. So the offense calls a timeout here as their first of the half. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in! Touchdown, Hoosiers! That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Designed quarterback run. And they'll stop him after a short gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. Kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He fires downfield. The sure hands. It's Parker. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Gonna run it. It's Beebe. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Back to throw. It's Reed. With the catch, it's Concepcion. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Ball handed off. Makes it to the clear. Now here he goes. Will not be brought down. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage about to snap the ball again.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They stop him again at the 1. Third and goal coming up. 7th play of the drive coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Moves out of the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Looking for a gap. It's Beebe.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a man. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on third down to even get into field goal range. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
He escapes the pocket. The tight end has got it. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. To throw, it's Reed. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And it's caught. Touchdown, Aggies.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Hit just as he throws the ball. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. So, Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw yet again. That's caught. It's Hawkins. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Hoosiers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an outright. The catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Hoosiers are in the red zone. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Heading for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point is up and good. So the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. back to throw. It's Reed. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
The Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now.